Whatever
And
you
a look
choose
behind the curtain
is
here.
fine. Whatever
Final
you bring home.
preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to
I don't
come out of
care.
the gate
You said
strong.
hamburgers earlier. That's fine. Leave me alone. Stick
Hi,
over there.
everyone.
I'm telling
Greetings
you,
from TK
that's good
Sports.
with me.
Get ready for
Stop
some
talking
NBA
to me.
action.
Be the best
This is
start
Kevin
for
Harlan
you.
with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Daniel Gafford is out there with Portis, and it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young is out there with Daniels, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there. Structural players, critical.
Now, here is Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They come in.
Pepsi, I don't care. Whatever works.
And sometimes it's a lot harder
And
to get
got him.
easy looks on
2
the
points.
road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 28 points in the win against the Heat in Miami.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Gafford.
And
Nice
he
fit
didn't
with the
finish.
layup off the mark.
Dadgummit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. For 3, Hunter. They grab the miss. And it's Capella missing. And so just over a minute and a half played. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter.
Got it.
Dallas again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jacks up a 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Irving. Pass to Porter.
My ball.
The turnover by the Mavericks.
Oh,
In a moment,
You
here
gotta
to
be
highlight
kidding
some of
me.
the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. DeAndre Hunter, 3rd.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. his deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
The Hawks leading by 5. Young pass to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Johnson.
Oh, he got me with the pump fake.
Great lift
That
off the
fake
floor.
got me.
Johnson is electric.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Check out Luka Doncic here. Just an incredible month of basketball. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense.
That's blocking foul. Man, they call it.
This score, but defense has been non-existent. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hawks leading by 7. Young looking around. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Hawks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. For 3, Hunter. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Doncic. Produced screen on Young.
Got him again. Yeah, he had to foul me.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And he knocks down the first one.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. When you talk about a guy taking a leap, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his third NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Hawks. And he drops it in from the low post. Doncic has got 5.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Hunter kicks to Young from the arc. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic passes to Portis. There's Porter with the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Porter loves these corners. That's where he shoots his highest percentage from distance.
Pass to Hunter. Portis against Johnson. Now Young. In the corner, Daniels. It's good from long range.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Timeout down. Let's hear it for your ATL Dancers.
He's checked in for Hunter. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And when I look at Dallas, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now Capella after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Johnson with a screen on Porter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. Outside Irving. To the middle.
Bad pass.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Young inside. Guarded by Doncic. That one good for 2. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And here is Doncic. He's got 5. Irving passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Left side Portis. Ricochet with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas.
One shot.
That's good from Young. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Strong work close to the rim. Porter Jr. showing he's more than just a shooter.
Johnson outside. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Portis.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Porter finds Portis. Irving against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Atlanta
Stepped out of bounds. That's my fault.
And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Michael Porter. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Bogdanovich. Count that one.
Well, great ball movement there.
With the bucket.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the wing right side. Grimes passes to Portis. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Portis has become a bit more of a volume three-point shooter, settling into what they do offensively.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bufkin. No good on the 3. Mavericks trail by 8. All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's not with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey, Kevin. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel change. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving looking for an opening. Powell. Rebound, Atlanta. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Now Irving. Larry Nance missing from long range. Irving passes to Powell.
Oh, he ain't finished
Second
yet.
shot opportunity.
He ain't finished yet.
Grabs the board.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Fades. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 8. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Nailed from three-point land.
And not the easiest three. Dinwiddie full of confidence from the corner.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Okongwu. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Hawks lead by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right wing. Now here's Powell. No scoring in this one. Outside Irving. Back to Powell.
Got him.
Rebound by the
No,
Hawks.
come on.
Here's Rizachet. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Rizachet, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And then puts it in.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Off target with his 3. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Irving.
Got him. Got him. I got him.
And
come on.
With the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And a chance to check out the stats for Irving. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 32 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie
Got
with
him.
the bucket.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Here's Reza Shea. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside, Bogdanovic. Knocks down the three ball. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Irving. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Grimes. Draws contact
And
with the shot,
one.
and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice work on the interior. Grimes wanting to score from wherever he can.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Markieff Morris is checked in for Maxi Kleber.
Make this shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
Here's Reza Shea. He's got 5. Nance outside. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Reza Shea in the corner. Back to Nance. Second chance shot. The Mavericks pull it in.
Good
The
defense.
shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dinwiddie passes to Morris. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bogdanovic against Irving. Pass to Morris. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovic against Irving. And here's Bogdanovic. Nance a screen on Irving. Now here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Pretty good use of the screen and roll as Larry Nance Jr. does a great job of slashing right after setting the screen.
Now Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Morris outside. Poked away. And
got it.
stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Reza Shea. Hunter sets a screen for Reza Shea. Buries it from three-point range. Reza Shea's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Irving. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oh, Nance in position. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Reza Shea. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's go. We got this like everyone's watching. Take it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Number 1, Reza Shea.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded.
Oh,
the social
should have been
media
a foul.
community is in billions for basketball and a global market for talent. New and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Hits it from three-point range.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, Reza Shea following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And here's Young from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter looking it over. The rebound by Young. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Here's Grimes. Doncic with it, and guarded by Capella. Gafford. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Young for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3.
Got
I
him.
think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's Young. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Daniels with it. Screen by Capella. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Goes back up.
I'm on you. I'm on you, baby.
Here's Hunter.
I'm on you. All day.
Shot clock at 2, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin, and defensively, he is a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And the first one drops.
Huerter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Hunter. Irving with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Porter. And they double up Doncic. Outside Portis. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. Portis has got 6.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Young. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Back to Portis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. If it counts, he has 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young pass to Hunter. Johnson surveying the floor. Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. 15 points for Trae Young.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Now here's Doncic. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Shot by Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Seem to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now here's Doncic. Porter passes to Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. In the corner, it's Gafford. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gafford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson up top. Pass to Daniel. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Back to Portis. Now here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Irving for the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter finds Portis. Back to Porter from past the arc. A shot off that time. Trae Young is doing it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open. Pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot. Please give it up for the participants.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Hawks.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, well, anyone could be the next to score. The defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, seafood or Chinese food? That'd be my choice
for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Trae Young kill.
Mavericks trail by 18. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Michael Porter's out there with Portis, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic finds Gafford. Misses the layup. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Daniels passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Mavericks shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Outside Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Young against Doncic. He's feeling it. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Now, here's Portis. 6 points for him. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. From 12 feet out. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he makes the first.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Portis a screen on Young. Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 7.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Johnson. Here's the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Outside Irving. Outside Portis. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here to look at the numbers for Johnson. And what?
Hey, Johnny.
Instead of going to Applebee's or Ruby Tuesday, get a hamburger. Why don't we go to that Chinese?
the top 20 ranking in
But
field goal percentage.
that's
He
my
put the ball
answer.
in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable
But I
rate.
am hungry.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that
Pistachios.
tireless work ethic
Been
that
eaten.
also motivates the rest of his teammates. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Just 2 to shoot. Portis can't get it to go.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
To the paint, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the wing, Porter, covered by Hunter.
And the combination of the athleticism and the size of Porter Jr., he's very hard to guard. That time, he takes a hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter
made the first
Michael
one.
Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a
Damn, I'm
versatile
hungry.
scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, Porter has consistently been one of the most effective high-volume three-point shooters that we have in the league.
Pass to Hunter. Johnson outside. And here's Young. In the corner, Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Porter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When you get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
First one's good.
First one falls for him.
Pistachios.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Daniels. He's got 8. Pass to Johnson. Teardrop shot. The kick out to Young.
1 second, I will.
Another shot.
I'm all for it.
And he lays it.
Whatever you say. Yes.
talk to him? Hey, I was just checking on you. Okay, what time do you think he'll be here? Hey, if we're not awake, we will put the key in the mailbox. And the boys are staying the night at their friends. So, but we told them to be looking for your car. So tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock after you get the room. Right. All right. Just drive safe, okay? was coming to get my table because I thought you took your food to get your table. But you got my table and that caught me off guard. Like the bulldog goes hungry.
Oh, you didn't get Coke?
I didn't have an option. They had 0 sugar ones. I don't want those. Basketball finish.
Power on. Optic